Hey Leo, how are you tonight? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading, okay? This one is going to be upside down. No, it's not. I fixed it. This one's going to be for Monday, June 2nd through Thursday, June 5th. I'll be back on Wednesday to do your bonus readings and get you through the weekend, okay? That's the whole spiel there, isn't it? Let's see. This one's going to be for my Leos. There we go. We got it. All right. Come on, Leo. What do we got this week? Let's see what we get. For Leo. All right. Here we go. Okay, we're opening up with the Tower. Okay, to the Magician. To the Three of Swords. All right. Don't panic yet. That's your past. So we're good. That's your recent past or your backstory. Currently, I have you with the Star card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. In the near future, we're looking at the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, bottom of the deck for this one is actually the Eight of Cups. Okay, so the undercurrent to this entire reading right here has something to do with walking away from a situation, not necessarily out of anger. This is walking away from a situation where you still have emotion for the situation or for the people involved, but you have made the conscious decision to walk away because you don't feel either it's not serving you anymore or there's just something else out there for you. It's just no longer where you need to be. What you needed to learn here is done, is basically the undercurrent to this reading. Okay? There you go. Kind of heavy. There we go. What's at the center? So the center card in your reading is the Two of Pentacles. So this is all about, it's balance is what it's about, balance in general. But normally when it comes into a reading, it's people having a very hard time attaining or maintaining a sense of balance in their life. So things have just gone kind of topsy-turvy and you can't quite get it to calm down, okay? All right, let's take it from the beginning and see what we get and how they play in. So we're starting with the Tower, the Magician, and the Three of Swords. I'm glad that's in the past because that's not looking great. However, with the Magician in the middle, I feel to some extent, I won't tell nobody, okay? So cross watchers, plug your ears. But this almost feels like this debacle or whatever you've been through, this devastation you've been through here in the recent past, you kind of almost manifested it a little bit. Like you knew your time within this dynamic was coming to a close or needed to, and so you kind of manifested the Tower falling and the heartbreak is how I feel about it, okay? It was just time. There you go. I'm sorry if that doesn't fit you. Don't try to make anything fit that doesn't fit, but that's just how I feel about this. With the Magician in the middle, I do believe that you manifested the end of this, kind of. Not out of hatred or not to be mean, but it was just time, and this was the easiest way for you to do that, possibly. That's what I see. Okay, couldn't change that if we wanted to. It's already happened, but at any rate, let's go forward. Now we're where we are currently. So currently, you've got the Star card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So the Star card says you still have hope and faith. You know that you're going to find what it is you're looking for out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you put good in the world, you get good back out of the world. I mean, you're definitely hopeful, and you know that things will come together. Okay? With the Two of Pentacles, you are having a hard time right now balancing out all the emotions and, I don't know, technicalities that come along with whatever's taken place in the past. But with the Chariot, you are going forward. You're trying to do it without even looking backwards. You are ready to go forward and get on with the rest of your life. That's all really good, okay? Now what do we get? In the near future. The near future, I've got the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So once you get the ball rolling, which is what you're doing right now, that's a really weird take, but I feel like once you get the ball rolling, which is something you've been working on for a minute, since the recent past, right? You've been trying to get this going so you could go on with the rest of your life. I think it starts to take off a little bit faster than you wanted it to all of a sudden. I don't know. With the King of Swords, you're trying to make all decisions from a logical standpoint. You're trying to keep emotion at bay. You've had enough of that. You don't want to deal with that anymore or whatever. That is part of what's keeping you out of balance, by the way. there has to be balance in every aspect of your life. So there has to be some emotion and some logic, you know, to make you truly be happy. But that's not the path you're on right now. Right now in the near future, it looks like you're like all business, all mental energy, you know what I'm saying? You don't want anything to do with emotion right now. It's rendering you very dissatisfied. You know, you're not finding the happiness that you're looking for, but it's because you're not allowing things to flow. You are definitely trying to stay in control of everything around you, which can be quite tiring, to be honest, but it's and it doesn't bring about the kind of happiness and fulfillment I believe you're looking for. But that's, you'll figure that out. It's okay. Behind the Eight of Cups, I've got the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. All of this is part of a bigger plan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you are, yeah. I mean, this, even whatever pain was caused here or that you had to endure back here, I mean, all of it is just building you to be the person that you're supposed to be, really. With the Ace of Wands, I do feel like there is a sense of anger here. I don't feel it's on your part initially, meaning I think that the other person involved in the disbanding of this relationship or whatever, the explosion, this relationship that fell apart was quite angry. And at this point, I feel like they've stayed angry and not listened to reason for so long that now you're getting angry at them because it's just enough, right? It's like, stop. Enough is enough. Move on. But they are causing you some sort of grief. I don't know, but that's how that feels. Like you weren't angry to start. You were just trying to, you know, move forward, but they won't let it go. They keep bringing it up, talking about it. I don't know. Now I've got the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Emperor. With the Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, huh? Leo, you might have somebody that you already had your eye on at any rate. When you went ahead and pushed all this through because you were ready to go in a new direction, there was somebody in the sidelines, I think, that you had focused on. I'm not saying you're cheating. I'm not, okay? But that you were playing on monkey bars and had to let go of one situation to go to the next, maybe, okay? Because with this Knight of Cups, I feel like you're trying to ride in like the knight in shining armor. You want to be the emperor to somebody. But you're standing on the fence as far as you don't know how much you want to invest in that situation. Here again, you're trying to control everything. It really doesn't work that way, and you know that somewhere deep inside. You were willing to leave the situation you had to go towards the situation you wanted, and now you're not sure how much you want to invest in it? Come on, Leo. And then you don't want to put any emotion in it. Okay. So you're not making a whole lot of sense right now, but it's okay. It'll come together. You can't keep emotion at bay for too long. This doesn't work that way for you guys. This will all work itself out and come together, I think. This is a transitional week, it looks like, for you, to me. It looks like there is a lot of differences and changes, okay? But you will navigate them swimmingly. Okay, we got to do the days of the week. Monday, I've got the Ten of Swords and the Hangman. You're feeling stuck in this. It's this person up here that's keeping the one that's mad and causing all this grief and won't let it go. They're making, you know, it's like they feel like they've been betrayed and they're trying to keep you stuck. It's not going to work, but it's annoying. Tuesday, I have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is this one, the one that you have your eye on now. You're trying to act strategically to make sure you can make sure you can have control in that, I think. Wednesday, I've got the Sun and the Temperance card. So obviously you get closer to this Queen of Wands because you have happiness and patience. On Wednesday and Thursday, I've got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Some kind of truth is coming forward. This is going to be this one from the past. She considers herself to be the home base. She's going to be a thorn in your side for a minute, but it's nothing that you can't handle, okay? Just stick to your guns. You made your choice. Stand on it, okay? All right, Leo, that is what I have for this week. No matter what the cards say, you go out and have the greatest day, week, whatever that you can. That's your job in life, you know? Got to make it great. That's it. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings. Anybody wants a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'm here every morning right now with these daily energy check-ins. They're kind of cute. They're fast. They're not a big deal, but if you want to check them out, that'd be awesome. And that was it. All right. Thanks for everything, you guys. Take care.